It's time to take the attack to the enemy! Forward!
Being on the watch is exhausting. I need to try and focus more.
It is time to unveil my plan! Begin the advance! We're almost there!
Master Wanblan, what are you doing here? This means you're no longer our ally, doesn't it? I can't let you leave. As the daughter of the God of War, I will secure this place.
Spotted by Guan Yu's daughter, of all people. Looks like my luck's run out.
Are you prepared to face the daughter of the God of War? How could I? Am I not even strong enough to overcome a traitor?
You saved me. Thank you.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
There are suspicious movements near the castle. Is someone leaking to the enemy? No, the work of Shu spies more likely. Search the vicinity and...
How did they know I was here? No choice but to run for it. How could I let myself be distracted? I'm a failure as a spy.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
I have to give up my scouting. How could I let myself be distracted? I'm a failure as a spy.
they know I was here. No choice but to run for it. To give up my scouting. You managed to defeat the spies. Well done. My thanks.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
We've finally been able to carry away the provisions I took from Shu. I'm so glad everything went smoothly.
The Shu forces are closing in on one of the supply crates.
We cannot afford to have the provisions we stole stolen back. Quickly, gather together all provisions within the castle.
I must fall back.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen. We've secured some of the supplies.
This area shall be an important part of our strategy.
We've secured all of the supplies.
We have secured the provisions we pilfered from the Shu army. We should guarantee that the enemy supply lines are compromised.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Hey, get on in here. Come again.
Welcome, welcome! Do please come again.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
The enemy is planning a raid of our main camp. But if I can take this base, I should be able to prevent that from happening.
Defend this place if we can launch our own raid. Do not give in to Shu.
The time has come for us to attack! Everyone! Follow my lead!
It's time. Ambush unit, commence the attack.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
How embarrassing it is to fail like this. Now the main camp will be left exposed to the enemy raid.
Good. We defended the base. Group our forces and set out at once. Cross the mountains and attack Taoyong.
I don't like you! Be gone! This is the end. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
We are using the empty fort strategy on Xiaohou Ba. Make one final patrol. Officers are already hiding. Order the men to retreat, and we are ready. The Shu forces will be here soon. Will you please let the men know?
The strategy is ready. Let's retreat at once. We can't afford to be found by the Shu. Retreat! At once!
It's time to trigger the strategy. Very well. We'll retreat at once. The Shu forces led by Xiahou Ba are marching. They are aiming for Hui Castle.
Have the men inside the castle retreat at once.
Right! Our preparations are ready. Fall back before the Shu get here. Everyone has retreated.
Yes.
Where'd the Wei army get to? I mean, if they've just abandoned this base, then I'm happy to take it, but...
Got you! Close the gates! Surround and destroy the Shu forces!
No, not an enemy trap! Give me a break.
It worked! This will greatly reduce the number of Shu troops heading to Taoyang.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area. All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
This will be the final expedition of our northern campaign. We must use every last ounce of strength we have to defeat Wei.
Zhang Hui seems more determined than ever. But I cannot allow this to be his great triumph. Overcome your fears and charge the enemy!
Report. Lord Xiaoba has been imprisoned in Hui Castle.
What? We have been outthought by the enemy. We must send reinforcements to Hui Castle at once. Lord Xiaoba's forces are in danger. They got tricked by a fake castle.
So, Lord Xiaoba won't be coming to our aid? Can we defeat the Wei forces alone? We can't afford to lose Master Xiaoba. We have to go to his aid at once.
The Qian will also aid you.
I can foresee our victory! All units, attack!
The Shu main camp is right there! Rush them before they have a chance to notice us!
A surprise attack from the north? Curses! We need to prepare for a long battle. Call in the supply troops in order to secure provisions. Did not expect the Wei forces to make it so far, but I have sworn that this time the northern campaign will end in success. Now! Ambush units! Shatter the Wei forces into pieces!
I don't like you! Be gone!
Bitter defeat.
Is the end.
Yet again. Oh, Prime Minister, forgive my weakness.
Tao Yang has fallen! Raise your voices in triumph, men! Enemy and ally alike must know that our victory is inevitable! We have prevented the Shu invasion once more. This could never have been achieved without the selfless dedication of all of you. You have my gratitude.
I have no need for your gratitude. Besides, the Shu forces were simply too weak. Master Deng Ai, do you think we should just attack Chengdu ourselves right now?
I agree with Master Zhong Hui's proposal. Shu must have used up every last soldier they had in this battle. If we are going to strike, now is surely the time.
Then, I will request an audience with Master Sima Zhao.
I will make the proposal to attack Chengdu myself.
We must prepare for battle at Tianshui.
I have decided to follow Zhong Hui's sage advice and lay siege to Chengdu. Shu is no longer worthy of standing opposite us as a kingdom in its own right. It is time for us to end the divisions plaguing this land. Shu has lost sight of its goals and is but a shell of its former self. We must put an end to it with our own hands. Yes. Kingdom of Shu in this battle. The long era of the Three Kingdoms will come to an end. If we can surround Chengdu, victory will be ours. I suppose it's unlikely to be that simple, though.
There are scouts in E Province. Make contact with them to obtain information.
A bridge-maker lives near Jianling River, looking for a peaceful life. Good. I finally found you. I've got some excellent information here. Things are bad in Miangju. Lord Dingzhong is struggling.
What are you? A scout? Well, I'm not letting you get away.
We're surrounded. We must get this information out of here.
Fighting so valiantly while still running away. Just what are you?
You saved us! Let me share the information from the scouts. There's a path at the back of Fu Castle. Very few people know about it.
You seem to be gathering plenty of information. Keep it up. Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
This is divine providence indeed. Please, save us!
What? More enemies? Now defeat you all! Yeah, this information was leaked to the enemy?
Thank you for your aid. We've located the Shu Forces supply depot. It's a fort south of Yangping Gate.
There are only a few scouts left. Hurry up and make contact with them.
Keeping an eye on those scouts paid off. I'll finish you off here. This isn't good. Our enemies are going to get their hands on vital information.
Thank you for saving me. Now I can share my information with you. Some in Shu think badly of Jiangwei. They are gathering close to Chengdu.
You've collected plenty of information on Shu. This gives us the advantage.
Reporting! We've collected all the information from the scouts.
This ought to make it easier for us to attack. Make sure all soldiers receive this information.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Now, take defensive positions. Young Dingate will be our foothold to invading Chengdu. Take it down.
Shu can't win now. I surrender. I'll open the gates to spare my life.
Jiangsu, you scum! No shame!
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
Defeated by the betrayal of an ally? This is shameful indeed!
I'm surrendering to the way. Please, treat me kindly.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
need everyone to defend this area.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Hanzhong's is a vital line of defense. We must not let them cross it.
This is all so unnecessary. Why don't you just hand Hanzhong over to us now and save us all the trouble?
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
We've lost Hanzhong? Things are going to be difficult now.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You performed great as always! There was no need for my strategy!
Defensive positions!
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
The provisions in this garrison provide the backbone of Shu's supply line. We have to keep them safe at all costs.
It will not be easy to break the enemy's supply lines, but we must do it nonetheless.
How could my tactics fail like that?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Watching you has invigorated me. Powerful enemy. This could be bad. I see no humor at all in this situation.
The enemy is more powerful than we anticipated, and may be difficult to handle them at this rate.
How could my tactics fail like that?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You always do what is asked of you, although it should be a given. I'm impressed nonetheless.
Now, take defensive positions. Now, take defensive positions.
How could I fail to keep the garrison safe?
We've cut off Shu's supply lines and secured their provisions. Excellent work.
will join forces with Master Madai. This is our chance to repel the forces of Wei.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The enemy has high morale. Everyone, keep your wits about you.
The enemy is so much more powerful than I thought. Everyone, be careful!
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
This is the end.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
I have no choice but to retreat for now. We will regroup and return.
We really couldn't afford to lose Zhong Hui, but the rest of us will simply have to fight on.
Now, take defensive positions.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Sorry, it looks like my time is done. It's not so bad to end my life in the service of Shu.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
I want to make a bridge to Chengdu. I want to make a bridge. Ah, that's good news. Maybe we can ask that bridge maker for help. Ah, you've collected the timber. Thank you. Here's your reward. Right! Let's get this bridge up at once! Come on, men!
Report! Lord Shu Yi has succeeded in bridging the Jialing River.
Fine work. This will make Chengdu much easier to attack.
You're not as bad as you look.
I've captured this area.
What? The Wei forces are here already? We won't have time to set up on them.
Now, take defensive positions.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
The road to Mianzu seems quite undermanned. They have put an ambush in place. We will smoke them out. I see you're not as bad as you look.
You spotted our ambush unit? We'll just have to fight them straight up. I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
We were too reckless.
Blast! They found us. Stand your ground, men, and fight!
It was all over. As soon as they saw through our plan.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
They've seen through our trap, but we have to at least inflict some damage before we go down. I failed to do my duty. I die in shame.
The ambush troops have been taken care of. This should allow us to proceed to Mianzhu without going through Fu Castle.
Unable to complete the ambush! Lord Zhong Hui, I'm so sorry. You heard the enemy, right? There's a secret path to Mianzhu.
That's an extremely interesting piece of information. Search the area and find that hidden path.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they should.
Found it. Mianzhu Gate is as good as ours.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack! We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
I will keep Chengdu safe. I will do my duty as the dragon's wife.
Report! Trouble in Shu! A force opposing Zhong Hui has taken...
This will let us destroy Shu from the inside. Right. Find the...
Let's go! Now is the time!
I don't know. Ask someone else.
I don't know who leads them, but they plan on joining...
I can't tell you any names, but they should be near...
It's Master Huang Hao. He's leading the forces against Master Zhong Hui.
The location of Master Huang Hao? Master Yan Yu probably knows.
Wait! I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just don't kill me. Master Huang Hao leads the opposition. Probably from the South Chengdu Fort.
Getting rid of Zhong Hui is in the best interest of Shu. For that cause, I am prepared to join forces with Wei.
Let's make contact with Huang Hao. We should be able to help our forces.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack! We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
Zhong Hui's blind commitment to a failed cause is bringing ruin to Shu. By fall, we will begin by causing chaos within the Shu ranks. Can you guarantee...
There's a traitor in Chengdu, so they say. We can't hope to win now.
Get stabbed in the back. I'm making a run for it.
The enemy forces are thoroughly discombobulated. This ought to ensure the south side of Chengdu's defenses is weakened.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
Stand your ground and face me.
spirit.
I don't like you! Be gone!
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
I have failed in my final duty. My lord, you may scold me. Once join me.
Report! Our forces have suppressed the east of Chengdu.
Now that we have the east of Chengdu, this should be ours to lose. If we keep this up, we might have them surrounded soon.
Watching you has invigorated me.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
We may have been bested at Shangyi, but we will defend Jiangyi with our lives!
Zhong Hui is like a man possessed. Is there any way we can take a detour around Jiangyi?
The Prime Minister entrusted me with his dying wish. While I still live, I will continue to strive to carry it out.
Now, strike the shoe in the side.
An enemy raid? Where did they come from?
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
While it brings me great shame to return home alive, I must retreat, Lord Liu Chan. I hope you are safe. I'm not beaten yet. I cannot fall until a land of virtue has been built.
Zhong Hui's momentum is remarkable, but we have our own sense of pride.
I've captured this area.
way to Myeongshu? Then we can't just sit here. We have to strike back.
Here they come. March has worn us out. To cover that gap.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
We had to keep Manchu safe, and yet... Lord Liu Shan, forgive me.
We somehow managed to take Mianchu. Shu still has some loyal followers.
So, you're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Not bad.
Captured this area.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Protect the happiness and the hopes of those dear to me. You will not get your hands on Luo Castle. Prepare to face the daughter of the god of war.
How can my tactics fail like that?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
This is the end.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
If only I were stronger, then maybe I could have kept the castle and the kingdom safe.
We have Chengdu surrounded. So far, so good. Liu Chan, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you.
Reporting! We have successfully taken out Luo Castle.
Thank you. Our siege of Chengdu should be greatly aided by this.
Now, take defensive positions.
The enemy has reached Chengdu. This battle may be beyond our reach already.
The Shu Emperor's movements are sluggish. Perhaps Liu Chan is as great a fool as the rumors suggest.
We in Shu do not desire to fight any further. Master Sima Zhao, will you listen to what I have to say?
Very good. I am ready to hear the decision you have made, Emperor of Shu.
Everyone stop!
I am Sima Zhao, Grand Commander of the Wei armies. You are Liu Chan, Emperor of Shu, right? Tell me, have you decided?
Yes. Let us end this now. As long as this fighting continues, then so will the grief. Master Sima Zhao, I do have a request to make.
And that is?
Will you carry on our dream as well? We always dreamed of a wise rule, and of a new world that is completely without any sadness or chaos.
I cannot make that promise. But I'll try to make it come true in this new age that I'm creating.
I thank you. That is sufficient. Then I will surrender the Shu.
I accept your surrender.
chaos shall end. Finally, one of the problems facing us has now been fully solved.
What are you saying, Zhao? There's still the final move to be made.
What move?
The execution of the Shu Emperor, Liu Chan. We must carve this defeat deep into the hearts of all the losers. And they must never forget that they have lost the battle.
And you're saying that that is the life of Liu Chan?
There is nothing that will work better.
We're not doing that, Gu Chong. I'll strive for a world without grief. That is what I told Liu Chan. I vowed I would not betray that.
Even if that weakness someday brings back the chaos?
You're wrong. People find peace by forgiving others. Isn't that right? Yes. Even Sun Wu.
Then show me that you can end the chaos following this so-called path of yours.
I will. You just watch me.
Zhong Hui's unmatched ability forced Shu's Liu Chen to surrender. Liu Chen was banished to Luoyang and given the honorific title of Duke of Ano. Meanwhile, Sima Zhao set out to put the finishing touches on his efforts to unite the land. For his part, Zhong Hui found himself constantly thinking of the land of Shu. Lying before him were a rich and fertile land and thousands of troops. It was time for him to finally make a move to realize his long-held ambitions.
The more that I see, the more I come to realize how impregnable this land truly is. I should thank the stupidity of the Shu Emperor. We saved a lot of men when he surrendered so quickly. And now, that valuable and impregnable land is finally under our control.
Preparations are complete.
That was quick. As a reward, your desires will be fulfilled too. Till that time, we should really be friends. I will follow my skill and my ambition. I reject this half-hearted peace. Yes, I will seize the entire world